Alright, what's happening everybody? So we're gonna jump into one today. Hopefully it'll be a pretty good one. These bands see each other quite often and sometimes can make out for some interesting matchups. And that is Alcorn versus Pine Bluff. So it was Pine Bluff's homecoming. Alcorn went up to see him. We want to see what Alcorn has to bring this week. They did pretty good against Alabama State. They had their struggles against Grambling, so we want to see how they rebound, how they clean some things up, how they're sounding. And for Pine Bluff, just see how did they approach the Alcorn battle. What do they sound like? How are they playing? What is the song selection like? Because I've seen a couple battles from them, and song selection has been pretty questionable at times because it seems like they're just giving up, and they're trying to avoid being in, really intense battles. So we want to see how that goes. So this should be a pretty interesting one because normally they do have pretty good battles, but this year we don't really know. What we're about to find out. Alcorn versus Pine Bluff. Let's jump into it. Alright, shout out to Smash Time for the footage. Make sure you go over there and hit the like button. The link will be below in the description.
Smash Time is in the building.
Alright. Okay, so Alcorn's up first. Okay. They all sounded better than they sounded last week. The only thing I would say about the intro is, if you really listen, some of the tuba players have an immature sound. They haven't fully developed on the horn yet. And I know those are new horns, so it takes some time to get used to. It was interesting to have the mellow start playing their part before they actually transitioned into it. Okay, that was solid. Again, they sound better than they did last week. All right, Pine Bluff. From the jump, Pine Bluff, I need you guys to play with confidence. I know too, you're probably tired. It's probably been a long day, but this just doesn't even really sound all that confident, just to be honest with you. Watch your tones mellow. You should sound like one horn, but you sound like individuals. You can hear that the tonality is not quite there. Watch those attacks. Not a bad song selection. The lack of confidence and the playing, like, it just feels like they're just playing it. Alright, trumpet player, be careful. You don't want to start to miss the notes. Mellophones are not really playing together. Yeah, and that trumpet player missed all types of notes toward the second half of that. You got to know when to take it down. Alcorn. Trumpets are struggling to push through that. Is it me or did the trumpet section get smaller from what it was at the Alabama State game? I actually kind of feel bad for the trumpets because there's just not enough of them. They're fighting the best they can, but they just can't cut through that. Not the way they want to. There are moments you can hear them, but they're not cutting through like they want to. Yeah, the trumpets are fighting for their lives over there at Alcorn. They trying to cut through, but it's just too much behind them. Okay. This is a solid start. Come on, trumpets. Trumpets. Trumpets, what are y'all doing? Mellophones, what are you doing now? Upper brass. Random notes that are wrong notes. Can't give it that. You gotta set your armature. You have to hit the note before you play it. And know when to take stuff up. You just can't take stuff up randomly. Like, it's like one random trumpet taking up stuff. It's like, there's two trumpet players. One takes it up randomly one time, the other one takes it up randomly another time, and all of a sudden there's a random mellophone. If everybody's not going to do it, or if you can't do it and play the right notes, don't do it at all. Alcorn, I heard that too. Somebody attacked early. Let's see, this has improved from last week. was pretty solid. Trumpets fighting for dear life. Okay, Pine Bluff. Telephones. Mellophones. A secret. That is an instrument you have to play the right notes because so many notes are played with the same value. You have to know that you're going to hit the right note. You can't just randomly just go at it and think you're going to hit the right note. You can't do that. Tubas, what are y'all doing? Trumpets, come on now. Again, confidence. Jumpstart, okay. Let's see where they go with this. Trombones. Not bad. They sound pretty good. But arrangement wise, some just can't get Texas Southern's arrangement that out of my head. So. Now the mellophone player wants to hang over. What is up with the tubas? I've heard the tubas sound a lot stronger than this. Were they that tired that day? Watch those attacks mellows. Okay, now they made it through to the end. Okay. Tubas. Tubas must have split part up when they first came back in. Tubas, what was that? That whole last little line, y'all messed that completely up. Yeah, song was really good up until Tubas just completely just ruined it. So far, to be honest with you, as far as cleaning this, it's probably the best thing that they played so far. All right, trumpets. And then just played completely wrong note at the end. Trumpets. All right, so we come to the end of that one. Thoughts on this battle. Where do I start? Okay, Alcorn. They sounded a lot better than they did last week. The thing for Alcorn is trumpets are fighting for their lives. There are moments where they're hurt, but they're just, it's like basically the four first trumpets or however many are like just doing everything that they can to push through. It does seem like their trumpet section might be a little bit smaller than it had been. I had to go back and check, but just visually looking at them, they look smaller. But their trumpets are fighting. It's just there are moments where there's just a wall behind them because the euphoniums and the trombones are so strong. And then if you take the mellophones and they're not doubled with the trumpets, that's just adding a whole nother sound that the trumpets have to fight through. They're doing the best that they can. It just isn't enough of them. For Pine Bluff, confidence is key. But at the same time, you have to know when to do certain things and when not to. Upper brass really hurt Pine Bluff a lot in this battle. And I mean a lot. Because almost every song, there was just random moments where there was a random trumpet player that was playing up, trying to scream, playing wrong notes. Mellophone player, wrong notes. Mellophone players, bad attacks. It was pretty sloppy from the upper brass from Pine Bluff. You can't do those type of things. Song selection, didn't love it, but it wasn't bad. To be honest with you, I mean, maybe had those songs been executed better, you never know. So the biggest thing is it comes down to execution. Pine Bluff just sounded like a defeated band from the first note. Like there wasn't even a round full sound from them. It was very thin. And it was like that for pretty much every song. Their best sounding song was Zoom, which is a Pine Bluff trademark. You can't go no end on Saturdays sounding like that. That's something that's got to be fixed. Just, I don't know, maybe they were just tired from the homecoming festivities, but because that has seemed to have been a theme this year for bands. The homecoming band doesn't seem to sound the way that they do on the road or at other games. So that's been an interesting thing to keep an eye on for this year. It seems like homecoming has not been friendly to the home bands. But for this battle, I have Alcorn with 6 and Pine Bluff with 1. So Alcorn takes this one 6-1. Pine Bluff was actually in a pretty dangerous territory with me. They actually almost got a negative score. I'm just going to be honest about it. Pine Bluff really needs to get back in, get to working, and play with confidence. What I hear is a band that's not confident, and from a director standpoint, it seems like it's coming. How can I put this? You know that they have an older director, and he's more reserved, and they sound as if what you would think they would from their directors, if that makes sense. they, bands are a image of the directors, and what you see from Pine Bluff is a image of their director. But that doesn't negate the students from saying, "Hey, we need to do what we're supposed to do." Because out the gate, your first song was a good song selection. You know, you just the way it sounded became the issue. The missed notes, bad pitches, those type of things. That is a player on the horn error versus a director's song selection error. So everything can't be put on the directors. At some point, the students have to say, "Hey, we need to take responsibility for what our part was, and we got to make sure that we play the right notes." But that's just my thoughts, my opinion. Who do you think won this one? Drop it below in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out.